Hey everyone, Matt here from Docs Running, and today we're going to do a sub 3 review because there's too much to talk about for this to be a sub 2 on the Ride 17 from Saucony. And why we're doing this because this shoe has totally changed, completely redone. Upper has some similarities, but the sole is completely different. And it's really worth talking about because I think the use and the person that's going to work for has changed a little bit. So let's talk about the shoe. Let's start with specs first. Men's size 9 comes in at 9.9 ounces, men's size 9, 8.4 ounces, women's size 8. So a significant weight increase, but offset because the new Power and Plus midsole makes it feel not that heavy. The stack height remains similar at 35 millimeters in the heel, 27 in the forefoot for an 8 millimeter drop, fairly standard. Totally new outsole, which has been very, very durable. I've got about 35 plus miles in this shoe, and there's no wear on the outsole, even despite the exposed stuff here. But let's start with the fit first, because the fit is actually somewhat similar to the previous version 16, which saw a lot of changes overall. Version 15 and 16 from prior versions. Upper fits fairly similar, if just a little bit more room because this engineered mesh just stretches a teeny bit better. The midfoot's different because the lockdown is so good. I did not have to lock this shoe down, the laces at all, as you can see, to get a very secure fit. Heel similar, somewhat stiff heel counter, locks you down really well. Didn't bother me because it's really nice and rounded, but fairly standard kind of Saucony Ride fit. Nothing crazy. The sole is where this gets really crazy. So midsole is now full-length Power and Plus, moving on from the Power Run EVA that was used previously. And this shoe feels pretty bouncy when you hit the ground. It's bouncy enough actually that I have liked this shoe better for workouts. I've actually done more workouts on this shoe than easy runs because honestly, it feels better to land about mid-foot forward than it feels to land to land in the heel. And that's because there is a slight medially biased heel bevel here, which with the sole flare that Saucony has, makes this heel a little bit clunky initially as the shoe is breaking in. Once it got to 25 miles, it was much better. Walking's been fine, but running, it was just a little bit clunky back here. But going farther forward felt really good. And this shoe, like I said, has a good amount of bounce. It's a slightly firmer bounce than something like the Triumph 21, which we'll do a comparison review on, but it's got a good amount of bounce to this sole, which actually makes it feel really good for workouts. I've been taking a break, as I said, from super shoes just to kind of build some strength up, and it's felt great on fartlegs, tempo runs. So I think the versatility of the shoe is a little bit more intense, and it's going to work better for kind of the new age where people want super shoes and fast, like more bouncy shoes. That's definitely where this thing is going. Those who want just a shoe that can kind of slog and go through easy stuff, I think the Triumph 21 might be better. This isn't quite what it used to be in that regard, but it's still got the same ability to pick up the pace like all the previous rides have. It's just doing it very differently. So your college athlete or high school athlete that kind of likes doing their easy runs at a faster pace, or if you like kind of that bouncier feel of super shoes but don't want to do all your miles in a super shoe, the Ride 17 is actually going to fit that bill, and it's definitely changed because of it.